Lastly, in the Essentials tutorial with working with objects, I want to show you what it is to change reference point or reference points. And to do that, I'm going to use the example of packaging. So let's say we're creating the package of a cereal box. So we've got a couple of flaps, or let's just do a cube for now, just because it makes sense and it's easier. So everyone's seen one of these before. So the package is this. So that's really easy if it's all square. And you've seen how I've been able to hold down Option, click and drag that out. And with Smart Guides, I know that an object is touching it so long as I see that intersect word come up in pink. What happens if I have got an object though that is non-uniform? So my transform, let's say if it is 10 mil by 40 mil high, one of the flaps, and then the next one is, let's say, 50 mil by 40. Actually, the transform point I had already done in a previous tutorial. I've got to now make sure it touches with that intersect. And then I'm going to copy this and then copy this and so on. What I want to do, instead of copying this to the middle, transforming it to be 50 and then trying to make sure that it touches, what I can do is click and drag this out. Now remember, if you don't hold shift, sometimes it can move. You hold shift and it will be directly in the middle. Make sure that you've got intersect that comes up. What you want to do is change the reference point. At the moment it's in the middle, and so if I change this to say 5, it will then go from the middle. I'm going to do it from here so it doesn't go away. It's going to go in the middle, or if I say 30, it's going to do, again, 30 from the middle, 15 out to the right, 15 to the left. What you want to do is actually change the reference point to the left-hand side, because we already know that it's touching there, and we can change that to 50. I can click and drag that out again, make sure it touches, and then I can change that to 10, and it's fine. I can move that out again, make that 50, perfect. I can select all these and I can click and drag up by holding shift, making sure intersect comes down. This time I'm going to go change a reference point to below and change that to be 10 there. I can edit, or I can double click to enter isolation mode, go a couple of clicks over, double click out, double click in. Now to go to isolation mode you have to be on the black selection tool, black selection arrow rather, double click out, double click in. Now I'll show you something else. We can click and drag this out, making sure that it does touch. Obviously it's the wrong way. What I can do, either I go here and I can flip this vertical, but if I flip it vertical, because it's on this reference point here, it's actually going to flip it vertically there. So what we want to do is flip it vertically from the center. So that's one way. Another way is if we click and drag this out. If I right click this, I can go transform reflect, and I can turn on preview to see what's going on, and I want to go in the horizontal axis, and I can say okay.